Hi, I'm Go Tiger, and welcome to part 8 of my Thorek Ironbrow playthrough, now using the Hammer of Grogny mod. So in the last episode, if you remember, we were attacked by a rogue army who managed to take the Serpent Coast and then tried to take the Temple of Skulls. We managed to fight off those two armies at the Temple of Skulls in what was an epic battle, as our stalwart defenders ran out of ammo, but still managed to fight back the units that were sent into the city. Now, they could have won that battle if they'd sent all their troops, but for some reason they left about 3 or 4 units sitting outside the city and the time ran out. So we got a lucky escape there. But now both of those armies are weakened, and our relief army is now sitting in the cursed jungle, a mere 2 turns march away. So I think we've got a good chance of taking out those 2 armies and reclaiming the Serpent Coast, taking back what's rightfully ours. In the east and north, we encountered greenskins, and we went on a merry journey wiping out Wurzag's greenskin cities. So we took out Qatar and Numas, and we came down and we took and we've kept what we now call Karak Zorn. However, Wurzag, the sneaky bugger, had gone and attacked Karak Zorn, and we had no one near it to defend it, and we lost that settlement. So we had a bit of a setback there. So we're trying to rebuild Karak Zorn as quickly as we can and get back to what we were at. We're trying to get to the recruitment of stonemasons, which we were very close to before but didn't quite manage. So after he took Karak Zorn, he then went and took the Lost Plateau and Arachnos, but thankfully we've reclaimed everything, and we are now on the offensive. So we've taken the Death Gorge, and we've taken Qatar for ourselves. So what our next move might be, I'm uncertain, as Wurzag is no longer around. He was confederated by Grimgor. Now we are at war with Grimgor, but the question is, do we want to push deeper into Grimgor's territory, where we are undoubtedly going to encounter numerous armies, or do we want to try and consolidate and get a second army that can help out our lord? So for the time being, in the short term, we're going to try and build up, try and get Raistra to build up, try and get some defenses here in the north at Mahrak and Lamia, and as I said, try and reclaim these jungles from this rogue army. So let's start there. So, do we have any movement for our army this turn? No. What settlement upgrades do we have available? Okay, we can upgrade the Cursed Jungle. Is that worth it? Temple of Skulls is the one just down here. We've only just upgraded that recently, I think. What do we need? We need a population. Cannot build the settlements under siege. Okay, so we have the population surplus. We need to put that to tier 4. So we'll hold off on using anything there. So let's see, is there anything else that needs attention? Okay, so we can take this up to a tier 3. What do we have? 6004. It's a possibility. It would let us get access to some more thanes. We don't really want the Longbeards at the moment, since I'm heading for Thunderers instead. So he generated 393. If we upgrade, we'll get 525. That might be worth it. So let's take that. So we'll upgrade that to its maximum level. Devil's Backbone in Lamia. Okay, so this city is building up nicely. And we can get an extra 150 there. And +1 for Ironbreaker and Hammer units. And we recruit there. Perhaps hold off on that. I think what we're going to want more is the growth. So we'll go for the growth. Now, do we have anything else? Happy to leave that as is. Now this we do want to upgrade because we want to get Karak Zorn back up to a higher level as soon as possible. Okay, we're being sieged. I've forgotten about that. Giblet is sieging us at Karak Zorn. Can Cazador hold off? Because I think that we took heavy casualties in the last encounter. Okay, no, we're good. Our casualties seem to have replenished. So let's move on. I saw there was a damaged building there, but I've skipped past it, so we'll look at that next turn. Well, it seems that the Tomb Kings have retaken the Misty Mountain, so they're at war with Grimgor. So that's nice. If they have that, then that's a little buffer for us. I mean, even though they do have the Misty Mountain, of course, Grimgor can come around from Crad Dotterman. Well, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Crad Tommen. Sorry, Crad Tommen. So he can come around from there, perhaps, through this volcanic waste. Whether or not he will try to do so, we don't know. We will find out, I'm sure. Okay, so here's our relief force heading through the jungles, and I don't think we need to force march them any longer. Or do we? If we use the underway, can we get farther? No, we can't. Well, if we force march, these two armies combined are not a threat to us. So let's just force march.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Okay, Stromney Proudbeard's just sitting there, all by his lonesome. What is the public order like here? It's going down slowly. Okay. And what's the public order like further north? Public order is even. Okay. Alright, so we'll leave him here for the public order. So, Stromney. Cazador, we know, is under siege. Thorek is here, and I think... No, okay, we don't have a fourth army. Okay. So, Thorek, where were you heading? Can I remember where you were heading? Ah, I think we were heading at Agrul Migdal to destroy that. So let's continue that way. Continue using the underway to get there. And then let's just jump to... Oh, let's have a look at our settlement list. Wanted to go to... Is it the Southland? That's the one. So, Karak Zorn. 2 turns away from being able to start to recruit our stonemasons. We've got 5,000 available. What shall we purchase? Cannot build settlement under siege. Okay, it's a shame. Karak Rud. Don't want to build... Oh, hang on. There was the damaged settlement. And we do want to at least repair that settlement. Okay. Karak Sabah. What is that? The City of Bronze. Interesting. I think... And apparently that's still under siege, but we'll be able to start building there next turn. So there's nothing really that's jumping out at me as a must-have, except perhaps that. So let's move on to the next turn. Excuse me while I take a quick drink of water. Okay, what are you going to do,
Vengeance will make me happy. Is that what you offer?
So the Celestial Storm rogue armies would like a peace treaty. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to let you have a peace treaty when you hold some of my territory. Oh, and they're trying it on again. Okay, now here we are in a bit of trouble. Our relief force is not going to be there in time. Although, if they do take the city, we will be able to take it back immediately. So let's go into this battle to fight this one. So, welcome to the battlefield once again as we defend our settlement in the Cursed Jungle. So, we this time around we lack a good defensive line. Longbeards are heavily damaged or injured. Miners are not are worse off, and our lord finds himself rather troubled. So we're going to have to do as much damage to them before they can get inside the gates, I think. Now, who's not going to prove useful out there, though? So let's just bring in the Longbeards. Their job is still going to try and defend there. I'm not going to put miners there. We'll put the miners around the back, just in case somebody tries to sneak in. And the Lord will stay back here. I don't think he's going to really prove too useful out there. 3 Thunderer Marksmen, I think we'll pull them back so that they can be used in here. Although perhaps they do have extra range, so they might be worth keeping. Okay, let's keep the forces there as they are, and let's let the battle start. Okay, so we wanted to take out the tower. Why? Okay, I was about to say, why can I not fire at that tower? But we can.
Take it aim! Thunderers!
Where are our Thunderer Marksmen? There they are. Okay, so they're in range of our Thunderer Marksmen, but they're not going to be doing anything at the moment. So there's a Saurus Oldblood pushing that all by himself. My god, he is strong. How is he managing that? Must have pedals inside. Hang on, we're being attacked by lizards, yet they're using what looks to me like either Bretonnian or Empire siege towers. I think they're Bretonnian. So that's a strange occurrence. I would have imagined they'd be using Lizardmen technology. Yeah, we're not managing to do any damage really to them, so let's pull everybody back into the main part. Everybody get back. So we'll abandon the settlement walls, as we're not really doing excuse me much damage to those towers. Not enough to warrant sticking around. Is everybody getting off there quickly? Yeah, I think we'll all manage to get away. So let's sort out what we're going to do here. We're going to try the same tactic we did last time, where we will have our ranged units doing all the damage, basically. Let's get these crawlers and put them here so they can fire over. These crawlers actually might end up being needed in the front line. It looks like our gates are broken, so they're going to be waltzing straight in. Alright, so they're over the walls already. I don't think it's going to take them long to start coming after us. If we can kill that Saurus Oldblood, then that's going to put us in good stead. What do we have here? Another Saurus Oldblood. So they are the threat. The 2 Saurus Oldbloods are the threat, I think. Okay, he's moving quite quickly. I'm wondering if he's going to get there before our riflemen do.
Dwarves, to me!
Come on, boys. You need to speed up. The gates are wide open and they're using siege ladders. Oh, come on. Let's temporarily speed this up. Oh, Thunderers are shooting at someone already.
For the High King!
Alright, let's get them. And actually, let's get these Thunderer Marksmen as well. We want everybody firing at him. He is a threat.
Attack the Urks! Slay the oath breakers!
Come on, everybody.
I speak my lord's will!
Want another volley.
Move now! Off we go!
Oh, he's not coming back. Excellent. Ah, they're trying to come around behind us. Okay.
Thunderous!
We're going to have to try the same tactic in this direction soon, I think. Alright, they've got a damaged unit coming up. That's not really much of a threat. So let's turn him facing that way.
Go! For the ancestor gods!
I think we might find that he's going to be more useful
Nothing can stop
this
us.
direction. There's Corollas firing.
Go!
Okay, those Saurus I don't think are going to pose much of a problem. These ones I think will be more of a problem. So let's see. Well, we do have a full unit coming that direction.
Thunderous!
Okay, let's get these Thunderers on the line here.
Strike out!
Excuse me. So this is the most immediate threat. I think we'll handle them okay with what we have. Especially if they just stand there for a minute. No, 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 don't walk forwards. You're meant to shoot. No, you idiots. Well, that's going to have cost us. Come on, there's no excuse. That's it. Fire. Fire into them. Alright. Miners have a job there. Let's turn you Corollas around. Alright, you can come to the side, shoot them in the back. Okay, there's nothing that direction I need to concern myself with. We now have to worry about these guys.
Move to attack!
Yeah, you don't need to move, just attack. Oh good, we've fought off that unit. Okay, means we can bring these Thunderers up to the front here.
Pump those dwarven legs!
Okay, our Lord's going to have to get into the combat for a little bit. But I don't think they're going to last long. They have very little left. Okay, they're fleeing. Yes, this has gone quite well. So the only thing we've left with now is the Saurus Elblood.
For the ancestors!
And we don't have any concerns with anything else. Excellent. Oh, and we'll get the victory from that. Now, should we send troops out to the walls to try and get them? We want to kill that Saurus Elblood. So, out you go. And you as well. You can go up on the wall. I want to get you guys so that you can start shooting at him as he's trying to run away. And you're going outside. You're venturing outside into that dangerous desert area. Is he quicker than you? I think he is. He's probably going to get out of range, but we'll see how many shots we can get off on him. Oh, we'd be lucky if we get one shot. No. Out of range. No, that's a shame. Well, he doesn't really pose any threat to us. A heroic victory for Warvor Halfhand, who's proven himself quite the capable leader, defending our settlement twice now against this Lizardmen filth. So, let's see, we shall take the growth and public order. Makes perfect sense. So the one army has retreated. Great migration comes to our borders demanding shelter from threats abroad. Migration, we get growth in all provinces, but we lose public order. I'm willing to risk the losing of public order. Alright, so we killed an enemy in battle. That's nice. Okay, so we select here, -3, so that will be fine. That will be fine. As well that. Yep, cool. Alright. This is the Charnel Valley. This one might suffer a bit. Let us... Oh, we're getting close to tier 4 there. We're going to need somebody there relatively soon, I think. What do we have? We've got 5 turns, 6 turns of that. Okay. Cursed Jungle is perfectly fine, so no need to worry there. Ah, we can now finally build up the Temple of Skulls. And I think, yes, our relief army can come in. And we'll go straight for them. And we'll auto-resolve that. No point taking to the battlefield against that group. And let's go to the public order again. So that's a lovely... Oh, excuse me, lovely there for him.
Lord of Clan
Now, so check what we actually have given this Rune Lord, Yadri. Yadri Baraz Keeper. The Keeper of Baraz, whatever that is. Inspirational Leader, yeah, we'll give him that. Now, what does he have in his details? Character runes, so he's using the melee defense rune. Does he have a grudge thrower? He does have a grudge thrower. So let's go for the rune of fire. I think that's flaming attacks for the grudge thrower. Rune of flight. Moderate magical damage and fire damage. Magic missile. I think the rune of fire might be for him. Ah, yes, it's for him. Okay. Well, he'll be a good fighter, I guess, then. Let's see. We don't want that one, but what else can he have? Armor-piercing weapon damage +5. Physical resistance 15. Assigned to non-character unit. May as well take that rune of sanctuary. Oh, no. We're already using this. We're using one already in this group. We won't do that. We'll take the banner of flame instead. Oh, what was that there? Was that a rune of burning? As explosive damage, it reduces enemy leadership. That's what I want, so I can assign that to the artillery in his in his army. Okay, we cannot move on them this turn, and that's fine. Temple of Skulls is now secure and safe from attack. So now, let's take the fight to the Greenskins in the west. So, can you reach there, Thorek? No, you can't. Taking your sweet time. So let's stay in the underway. And we'll go right on the edge of there. So next turn, it's ours. Or at least next turn, we will be able to attack. Let's have a look. How are we going with our runes at the moment? So, rune word currently active for 10 turns, and the second rune word is active for 2 turns. Okay, we've got so much Oath Gold, it's ridiculous. So sorry, 1 is active for 2 turns. Missile damage, physical resistance, missile range. So, which one is the missile damage? Rune of flight, I think. Yep. And then I want melee defense, maybe? Yeah, let's go melee defense and the range. And then that should have replaced that one. Okay, excellent. So that took 70 oath gold. I believe that's quite a bit. I realised one thing I have not checked on recently is the grudges. How are we for grudges? We do have an awful lot of them sitting here. Public order -2 because of the level of grudges we have. So this is a grudge severity of 6, total severity of 9. So keepsake of Gazul's favoured. What is this? Ah, okay. So I need to find the chain of binding.
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
Oh, that's a long way away. I'm not... Okay, that grudge is going to be sitting there a while. I'm not going after that. The beard rings of Grimnir.
It shall be reunited with the Dowie soon.
Oh, that one's up a crack of drac. I don't think so. And the second part of that is...
Soon we will reclaim it.
That looks like it's just north of Karak Zorn. What else? There's so many of these. The Lost Gifts of Valea. Where is that?
I shall punish the thieves who took it.
So that looks like it's Zufbar way. Looks like Zufbar to me. And this one will be...
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
Valea's Sorrow. Okay, well that would make sense. Alright, Thorek. You will be able to attack next turn. Not really much to build for you. Got a little bit of gold, so let's go for that. And then at the turn...
You reflect the
forgotten
fate
we're at
of
war
all
with,
who tread dark paths.
I had forgotten we're at war with Clan Eshin, which just popped up a moment ago. Trade. They offer 84 and 79. Okay, so I'll be exporting all of these things, and I will be importing tariffs. Well, you're going to be giving me a nice bit of gold, so I'll be taking that deal. Ah, Grimgore. He's trying it on. Oh, and it's Grimgore himself. So why is it called Giblet? Oh, it's okay. It's not Grimgore. It's Giblet. Alright, so Giblet's giving it a try. I think we're going to be able to defend the place. Banner of Eternal Flame assigns unit fire damage, 8% weapon damage, affects allies in range. Can I can't give that to anybody in the garrison. Can't give it to the... Oh no, I gave it to the Lord. Okay, that'll do. Let's save it off before we go into the battle, just in case anything goes wrong. Welcome once more to Karak Zorn. So we fought off a number of attacks on this settlement. Can we fight this one off as well? Well, let's do the usual thing. Let's take everybody and put them all right at the back. So it's easier. Actually, let's grab the whole lot of them. So it's easier to tell who's where. Sorry about that noisy motorbike going past. Okay, so in the middle we are going to take the Grudge Thrower, and it's going to... We'll have it covering that side. Doesn't really matter which side it's covering. It seems to be the same coming from either direction. Cazador will take the left flank, and the garrison commander, Tecton, will take the right flank. Alright, so we'll give each one a unit of Longbeards to help them out.
We have scores to settle.
Longbeards with great weapons, that is. Okay, so then we shall give them backup of additional Longbeards.
For the ancestor gods!
And the flamers, I'm not quite sure where the flamers will be best put to use, so perhaps we'll put them down here. We have one unit of Longbeards remaining, so we'll keep them up here in reserve. And now we're going to start populating the walls. Alright, let's put these crawlers up here. They might be able to reach those enemies. Crawlers there. Crawlers here. And then we're going to use Thunderer Marksmen on the walls. They've got a little bit of longer range. And they should be able to get down off the walls quicker, as there are less of them. So we'll have those ones there, and we'll go for 2 on this side. And we're now left with Thunderers themselves. And there doesn't really seem to be much point in deploying them all out there, so let's use our Thunderers up here. I'll want to move you guys, your Longbeards, down a bit. Don't want you getting shot in the back. But come on, deploy. Thank you. King Cazador. Okay, so we've got our Thunderers in their position. We'll do the same on this side. Thunderers in position at the top of the hill. And we'll go for the backup. Thunderers can just go standing up here. I do believe that's everybody who has a position, so let us start the battle and see what unfolds. Okay, so the cavalry is on the move. Not totally surprising. I might just let them fire at will. We've got orc big guns and some goblins. Don't really care about the goblins, so let's put our fire onto the big guns. And on this side we have goblins and savage orc big guns. So our priority there will be the savage orc big guns, I think. 68%. What have we got? Black orc. Oh, 2 lots of black orcs coming in. Okay. We're going to want to take our guys off the walls very soon, because I don't want to be caught by black orcs. Thank you very much. Alright, let's pull you back. And same goes for you. You guys are coming back. You're going to come back to here. And I think keeping you flamers there would be a big mistake. So let's pull you back. It'd be more of a sort of a last defense. Gonna switch the grudge thrower to this direction. Maybe we can start hitting them. I don't know where those thunderers are going. They are not doing what they were told. Did all the thunderers on this side make it off? No, they didn't. One group of thunderers ignored their orders and stayed on the wall. Come on. Let's get the thunderers on this side. Okay, we're engaged in combat here. It's King Cazador all by himself. Where is the grudge thrower going? What the wazzock? Get back up that hill, you stupid. And you know, thunderers, it would be nice if you actually, I don't know, shot at something
to strike!
I swear sometimes our dwarven warriors are a little bit dim.
For the Karak encore! Well guarded! Quarrelers! We stay
Okay, we'll get those crawlers to come firing inside. Now, how are we going here? Alright, let's get our lord in on the action.
Thunderers! Come at them!
Come on, fire. They don't want to. How are we going on this side? We're holding steady. I'm not seeing any signs of concern, except for the fact that once again, our men do not want to shoot at the enemy.
Strike out! They have wronged us!
Oh, okay. Signs of concern. Cazador is in trouble.
We demand blood!
Fortunately, he's going to get back through the lines.
Thunderers! For the Karak
The Thunderers are being idiotic. That's not what I told you to do. I told you to go to the side.
We are relentless!
You are idiots. That's what you are. Don't flee, Cazador. We need you. Just for your leadership.
Thunderers! Tommy, attack! The clans unite!
Come on, fire. Don't just stand there. Lift your weapons and shoot.
Range far, range fast! Come on! Castle!
Oh, okay. We've got a lot of orcs on this side.
Grudge thrower!
I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to pull back and try and get them to come into a bit of a trap.
Charge! Let the vengeance begin! Valea bless our aim!
If we can fire at them from multiple angles.
Iron Drakes! Go! Charge!
Right, once everybody's in position, we'll pull back there. I think we're going to be okay on this side.
It is a reckoning! Valea bless our aim! Ah!
We'll worry about that side in a moment. Alright, let's do this. Let's pull our troops back.
Blow through! Strike out! Blow through!
Looks like King Cazador
For the Karak
left the field.
Move! Kazakan,
Come on.
Kazakan! Nothing can stop us!
This is an orderly retreat.
Go! On the way! Charge! Aye.
Okay, it hasn't worked out too well so far. Nobody's shooting.
Well done!
Alright. Fire at their lord. And you fire at their
Attack!
units. I think we're going to need these guys over there to help out. And the catapults can move. They're just not doing anything useful for us at the moment. Alright, let's get these thunderers over this side. And the quarrelers are all doing very little. Oh, okay, that victory snuck up on us.
Axes out!
Oh well, victory is a victory, even though we did take some heavy casualties. So once again, we managed to retain control of Karak Zorn against all odds. And Giblet took a bit of a pounding, but our lord, Cazador Dragonslayer, really got mugged by a bunch of Black Orcs. So let's see, did he survive? Now, you might be able to hear purring noise. That's one of my cats has joined me, Tiberius, and he's sitting right next to the microphone. Aren't you, Tibbers? What are you so happy about, Tiberius? No? Oh, you just sit there, my boy. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we've got a second orc army that has joined Giblet.
Stop pushing it.
No, please don't do that, Tiberius. Smorbits Dribblechin. I love that name. So
Let us begin.
Oh, Cazador did survive. What can he do? AoE firepower. Missile strength for crawlers, thunderers, reload time reduction. Let's do that one. Cazador. Here's Thorek. Okay, so I think Thorek should be able to...
Thorek Ironbrow.
Can he move? Yes, he can. Okay. Let us attack Agrul Migdal. Is there nobody there? Okay. If we liberate it, it will go to another orc tribe. We could raise it, but then who will take it? The undead will probably take it. But to be honest, I don't really want it. So, we're gonna raise it. And we will move on. Next turn. Okay, what shall we give Thorek? Greater locus of power replaces locus of power. What does... No, Tiberius, please don't do that. Come on. Back off. What does locus of power actually do? I do not see it. Oh, it's directly there. Enemy casters within range suffer minor miscast explosion when casting. Oh, okay. So we go that, or the Rune of Grimnir. Rune of Negation. Damage resistance. Yeah, let's go the Greater Locus of Power. Alright, so that's Thorek dealt with. Now for Yadri. Yadri can move.
Master of Runecraft.
Can we hire any units to help with our attack on the Serpent Coast? Let's grab that second artillery piece. We could get some gyro bombers. Oh, that's a lot of upkeep. What do you think, Tiberius? Gyro bomber or not? Not? Okay. We shall avoid the gyro bomber. We don't really need anything else, I don't think. So let's just recruit and attack. Okay. Doesn't really seem worth fighting that battle. Let's just give out these things. We'll give that. So what was that? That's 8% base weapon damage. Who could do with that? Let's give that to them. Physical resistance for the Lord. No, we can't give it to the Lord. Okay. Physical resistance for one of the warriors. Alright. So auto resolve. And a nice victory there. Hello, Bashir. I've just been joined by another cat.
I'm going.
How are you? Okay. So Bashir, I don't know if any of you have seen from some of my community posts, but Bashir was the cat who had the injured leg, and she had surgery. Her leg is thankfully
Can I help you?
better now. She's not 100%, but good enough that she can move around and jump a little bit. The Anvil of Doom. Who is this? This is for Yadri. No, let's give him... He doesn't really need Lightning Strike down here. Let's... No, lightning strike. Just in case. Never know what's going to happen.
My anger
Okay.
burns
He's on the
bright.
move, he's closer. We should be able to take that back next turn. Stromny's still doing his thing. Cazador and Thorek. Okay, so now we just want to check on our settlements. We could upgrade the Death Gorge, but I'm not going to do that as yet. Not much happening in Karak Zorn. Qatar. The Cursed Jungle can be upgraded. Why not? Southlands is full. Not really want to do anything there. Rystra, and then it should be... Aha! So the World's Edge Mountains. We now have access to stonemasons. Let's move on. So in the global recruitment pool, we'll have access to the stonemasons. I'm not sure how long they will take globally to recruit. 2 armies this time against Karak Zorn. That could turn out to be too much for our defenders there. Grudge issued. The Grobby Scum Grudge. Read any region belonging to the following race: Greenskins. Brayherd has appeared. Okay. Alright. Raid a region belonging to Greenskins. Oh, there's one over there at Kemri. Do we want to travel that far west? And where is their border? Can't... No, this is Numas. Let's use the underway. And we will travel that way.
Come on!
And there's their border. Okay. So Thorek continues his journey. Yadri is attacking the Serpent Coast. And we're just going to auto-resolve that for the decisive victory. And that should wipe out those scummy lizardmen. Province secured. Goodbye, Celestial Storm.
Armed and ready.
So let's go for the public order. Growth isn't too bad here, so let's go to public order. And what do we want to build here? Well, we could go for some more gold. We're starting to build up a nice little amount per turn. Getting close to where we might be able to get a second army up and running. Okay, we could go for some extra public order here. Doomglade, or do we want to save it? No, let's start upgrading the Doomglade. Nothing really much can happen at Karak Zorn. So we're on 2, we need 4 to upgrade. So at least 9, and I'm not quite sure how many after that. Probably about 20 turns, I would imagine. They're under siege, so we can't build again. It's Karak Rud. Okay, Karak Asgal. Okay, so do we start to build up Stromny's army? Do we give Stromny a force to command? So if we start to recruit from here, cannot recruit, you have insufficient funds. Oh, okay. But how many, can we see how many turns it would take? So for stonemasons, we're looking at 2 turns. And they'll come with a nice 64 defense, although that's probably partly due to the rune words we have active. Better defense than warriors, and better attack than warriors. So well worth it when we get the opportunity, which should be next turn. So what we might do here this turn is do very little in the way of construction, just so we can build up a bit of cash. I think we might actually move Stromny into the Karak Zorn region.
My anger burns bright.
Yeah, we shall. Alright, so he's not going to be able to make it under this turn, but by moving to there we should be able to get him under for next turn. Unassigned skill point. This is for Yadri. What shall we give Yadri? We'll give him more of the inspirational leader. Serpent Coast. Oh, I did say I wasn't going to spend anything, so I should not. Right, how are we for public order in this area? Plus 13. I think that Yadri can actually return to the Cursed Jungle and maintain his position there. Or we could send him out to this mysterious island. Yes, let's... Oh, we'll let Yadri stay there one more turn to recuperate fully, and then he'll go and investigate that island. See what treasures we might be able to plunder from it. I'm looking forward to when we receive Game 3 and the new and improved Mortal Empires map, to being able to travel east across this sea into Ind, and then further into Cathay or perhaps Koresh if we're fortunate enough to receive them. Well, we will of course be receiving Cathay, but okay, so he should be fully... Yep, alright. Let's send him to look. What do we have? The army will perform better in battle. Yes, but how? The army perform better on campaign. Warriors enter an insatiable frenzy. Shrine of War will fill back and your army's momentum shall quicken. Let's take that one. Oh, we also gain Fencer's Blade. Okay. Oh, we may as well bring him back. That's Yadri. And Stromny can reach here. Excellent. Do we want to upgrade Mount Arachnus or the Lost Plateau? Let's do the Lost Plateau since it's in the middle. And once again, we cannot do anything there. We're still saving up with Karak Zorn. Don't want to do the Death Gorge yet. Yeah, we can upgrade the Serpent Coast again. That's very quick, but let's just leave it this turn. Oh, we do, however, want to go see Thorek. And not forget to move him westward to Khemri. We want to get to Khemri. Now, if we can actually just sneak across the border, maybe we might be able to raid. No, we do not have the ability to raid. That's a shame. Well, let's see what they do. Grimgor's army there. Looks like it's outside the gates of Khemri. If we can get a lightning strike on them, that would be fantastic. Take them on outside of the defensive force at Khemri. Safeguard, please. Grimgor has a War. Where is his War? Okay, it's just south of the Empire, so nothing we need to concern ourselves with. And we'll head back down south. Okay. Now, let's... How much do we need to go into a raiding stance? We need 50% of our campaign movement. Alright, so let's go to... We've got 55 remaining. And now we'll raid. Clear that grudge. And then we have an unassigned skill point. What do we want to give him? Let's give him more melee attack. Yadri. I don't see the need to move north there yet. So let's sail Yadri up the coast. Oh, actually, we can move him a little bit further. There we go. And then we've got Stromney, and Stromney is going to change stances, and we'll start moving north. I don't think there's anything down south I need to worry about. I mean, those wood elves didn't help me. Those lizardmen are not a threat to me currently. They're both just kind of unhappy. I don't see them as threats, so we will move north into the Lost Plateau and start recruiting from here. So we're going to start taking stonemasons. So let's go for 3 stonemasons. Yeah, if we take 3 stonemasons this turn and then move and then get another few at Mount Arachnus, and then we should be able to move north and start recruiting ranged units. I think we have... Oh no, we don't have anything to start recruiting ranged units with at this area. Can we recruit ranged units in Ryestra? Why, yes we can. So Ryestra might be the better place to do that, so we'll cross under the mountains. That's quite expensive, don't want to do that at the moment. What do we have available to us as options? More gold. Always up for more gold. That goes from 324 to 432. It's an extra 108. It would take quite a while for that one to pay for itself, so we'll leave that. Move on to the next turn. Grimgor's Odd Boys, they're trying to take the settlement again. I think we're going to have to admit... Oh my god, we're not going to be able to take this force. 4 armies. Of course they've got the Wa. Given where the flag is, they can attack from 2 sides. We can't even really form a good defensive block. I'm just trying to think tactically, what could we do that could really help us out there and give us that victory. More fighting river trolls, black orcs, more black orcs. Well, if we do give up Karak Zorn, what will we lose? We'll probably lose a fair bit of gold. So I wanted to fight this. I want to fight and try and keep it. But I think that's a fight for another day. So what we'll do is we'll end it here. And in the next part, the next episode, we will pick up at the defense of Karak Zorn against Giblet and Wurzag leading the second army. So I'd just like to quickly thank my patrons. Thank you to Hot Apple Pie, Alexander and Solarith Magnetar, And I'd like to thank everybody who watches these playthroughs. I know they're probably not the most entertaining, and there are many, many streamers out there who are far better at this than I am. But, you know, why not give it a try? So, I'm Go Tiger. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video.